Okay, so we've kind of touched the very first week that Haley and I did this. We talked about the 15 minutes a day. I am reworking through it and taking bits and pieces to build into these efficiency Zooms. In addition to, we're going to throw around other topics here and there as they come up and as we think that they need to be shared. But for today, I really just wanted to reiterate, Courtney's talked about this book before. I know a couple of people on here have read it. If you do not have it, please, if you spend your 15 minutes a day for 5 days straight just trying to read this book, I think it is incredibly beneficial to you and your business. And if that's all you genuinely have to give, pour those 15 minutes into getting through this book. It's like $10 on Amazon or something, 13 maybe. Not expensive at all. But it really does demonstrate the best way to give a little bit of your day at a time to building your business. And it really helps, I think, with mindset. Because it talks a lot about planting seeds like we talk about, but it also mentions something that we don't necessarily expand on. We talk about planting seeds and harvesting them and how, it takes time and endurance and watering and, sun and soil and all the right nutrients. But what we don't talk about is literally sometimes you scatter the seed. Some of them will grow, some of them won't, but sometimes it's worth that risk of just scattering. You don't have time to go through and dig a hole and put the seed down and cover it back up and water it and do all the right things. So sometimes you just scatter the dang seed and you'll reap some harvest from it still. But it talks about how to do that the right way. And at the end of the day, we all have the same amount of time in a 24-hour period to pour into our businesses. How you choose to use that time, whether it be with your family or whatever, really shows where your priorities lie. And not always is it a direct reflection of your priorities. But sometimes, if you want to get somewhere in your business, it's going to require sacrifice. It's going to require that effort to, even if it's only 15 minutes a day, to building and growing your business. But obviously, if you can offer more time into that, then it is ideal. If you only spend your 15 minutes, 5 of it RCMing and 5 of it building connections in your groups, and then the last 5 talking to your upline about what you can do better, and you only have this short amount of time, what do you do with it? Then I think that's worthwhile. So my encouragement for you guys this week is to try to get this book. It is How to Build Your Network Marketing Business in 15 Minutes a Day by Keith and Tom Big Al Schreider. Courtney has touched on it. Like I said, I'm going through it again and I'm going to be pulling pieces from it. But I really, really think it is vital to learn how to expend a short amount of time per day consistently into growing your business, if that's all you have to give. So Haley, do you have anything you want to add to it? I know she talked about groups last week, and if you're in groups that are not easy to offer value in, maybe you reevaluate your pillars and see if that's the group for you, because it should come really naturally and really easy. It should, we kind of talked about like bringing you joy. There was the whole like going through your house and decluttering, and if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. Similar concept. Go through your groups, reevaluate the ones that you struggle to offer value in, and see if it's really the group for you or if there's something better. So sorry for the craziness getting onto the Zoom. That was the least bit efficient, but I really appreciate you guys. And like I said, just plant the seeds, even if it means scattering them for the time being. And remember that everybody has the same time per day. It's how you choose to spend it that really matters. And I think that like I said, if you can get this book and spend just your first several days pouring into it and learning how to build 15 minutes of your day into growing your business, you will absolutely see some kind of reward come from it, be it customers, growth, mentally, self-development wise, or even just in your team and the culture of your team. That's been a big focus of mine, is just really pouring into the culture of my team. So does anybody have questions, comments? I feel like I wasted way more time than a couple minutes in the beginning. So I'm like, my brain is scrambled today. But who is the author? It is Keith and Tom Big Al Schreider. It's orange like this. It's got a clock down at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yes, same as colors. He's really easy to read. I found, like, it flows. If you sat down if you read the color book, you know, I mean, if you really focused on it, you could read the whole thing within a day, easy. But obviously, if you only have 15 minutes, it might take longer. So, but we're going to be pouring into that a lot in the coming weeks. So, I appreciate you guys for getting on, especially Phil's at work. He was a big help in the beginning. So appreciate you guys, and I look forward to the coming weeks and talking more about 15 minutes, what you can do in that time frame. So thank you guys, and we'll see you soon.